Hi, this is Pooja and welcome to Food Without Borders. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cauliflower pineapple fried rice. You must have had the traditional pineapple fried rice, but this is with cauliflower rice because we are on Whole30, that is the cameraman and I. We do this every January, and if you've been with us through social media or my journey on YouTube, you know January is a month where we go grain-free, gluten-free, alcohol-free, and it's sort of a boring but healthier journey that we undertake, but I do create and have an opportunity to create all these amazing recipes. So I'm going to share one of my favorites with you guys. The pan here is heating up and I'm not using a wok precisely because I'm cooking cauliflower rice, and cauliflower rice in a wok, which is on high temp, can be a little tricky for me. So for my comfort, I am using a flat pan. You could use a non-stick pan if you want. I have been working with this and it works for me. I am also going to set the flame to a medium high, a smidge bit of oil here because I am going to cook this fried rice with some bacon. Now, I'm using bacon that has been made with pork. You can use turkey bacon, you can use ham, you could use any protein. So regardless of what protein you're using, this is when it will go in, all right? So I am going to add the bacon in here. I am not turning them crispy, I am just cooking them enough so that they get cooked even more and get crispier by the end of the recipe. I'm adding some sliced onions here. And the key to making a good fried rice is having all your ingredients already prepped, because if you start chopping and cutting and things will start overcooking here or burning, and that won't be fun. So I cooked the bacon for about 3 minutes. I cooked the onion for 2 minutes. Now I am going to add the carrots because carrots take longer to cook. And you can use whatever veggies you want. You can make a vegan version of this too by skipping the bacon. And this particular recipe cooks really fast. So I am cooking the carrots, but I'm making sure they are not completely overdone or mushy because that would take way too longer. These are some green peas that were frozen. You can use frozen vegetables, that, you know, pre-cut vegetables. I can't use one of those because majority of those frozen vegetables have corn in it, and we are not supposed to have corn in our Whole30 diet, which on other days is so convenient because I just have to pull it out of the freezer, throw it in here, and it's all done. So right about now, I am going to add the dried Thai chili. You can use chili flakes if you want. You can use some cayenne. You can use Thai green chilies or the bird eye chili too. That should work. I did not add it ahead, although I love the smoky flavor because it will make me sneeze, and then we'll have to turn on the vent and it will just be a buzzkill for all of us. Saute this for another minute. All right, to this I am going to add the cashew. The bacon is turning nice and crispy, and which is why you don't have to add any oil if you're using bacon, because bacon renders its fat and the fat works wonderfully. Now you might think it's a lot of fat, but it's not because we are using a lot of cauliflower rice. And to this, I will add the raisins here. Saute this for about 30 seconds. See how fast this goes? Although this takes up a lot of ingredients, as a matter of fact, cooking this, if you have all these ingredients on hand, makes it really fast. And majority of these ingredients can be found in your pantry if you already cook Thai food, or you are a foodie and you love spices, you will always have it. I'm going to add the garlic here, and I'm not going to cook the garlic quite as much, maybe 30 seconds, only because I love the flavor of garlic, and if I overcook the garlic, then the flavor of the garlic will kind of fade off. Now this is Thai curry powder, and I found it at my local grocery store. You can find it at Target. I think you could find it at Walmart. You can find it at Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, you name it, and you can find it there. This is a key ingredient to making the pineapple fried rice. So you might want to keep this if you really like cooking Thai food or fried rice. I am going to add the pineapple. So folks, I'm going to saute the pineapple for about somewhere between 45 seconds to a minute. I want the pineapple to caramelize, and which just means that it should brown on the out exterior corners of the pineapple. To this, I am going to add the cauliflower rice. Now here's where you can add cooked rice, but I'm using cauliflower rice. This is frozen, so I want to make sure I act really fast. And for those of you who don't know what cauliflower rice is just cauliflower that has been run in a food processor or grated. You could do this at home. I just go to Costco, get a giant bag during Whole30. It stays in my freezer, and anytime I would like to replace rice with cauliflower rice, which is my weakness, is rice, and I eat a lot of rice, so now I eat a lot of cauliflower. And I just pull it out and put it in my recipes, and it works beautifully. Now, I'm not gonna cook this for too long, because if I do cook this for too long, it will turn mushy. I am going to add some coconut aminos. You can replace coconut aminos with soy sauce, but if you're following Whole30 and Paleo, you might have to find this for yourself. Fish sauce, which is important in Thai cooking. And if you don't like the smell of fish sauce, you can completely skip it, and that is a-okay. Now I am going to drizzle some honey to this. Some white part of the green onion, which is the bottom part. I realized I forgot salt, and I'll be very mindful of how much salt I would add to this, because fish sauce has salt, and the liquid aminos has salt. You can always add salt. You can never remove salt from a recipe. And instead of honey, you can always use sugar. Palm sugar is what's traditionally used in Thai recipes. I am, like I said, this is more Whole30 compliant, so a smidge of honey works well for us. I am going to go get the lid, which is right across of me, and then come back, put the lid on, cook this with the lid, and then when we come back, we'll plate this and do the tasting. I'll be back. So folks, we are back, and I cooked this for exactly 4 minutes because it was frozen or semi-thawed. It was still quite frozen, but if you're making it with fresh cauliflower rice, I would suggest just cooking it for 2 minutes with the lid on, because you don't want it to turn into a mush, because that's not the intent of making this. We are making a fried rice and not a pineapple mash, which I bet would be delicious, but won't be as good as the rice. Now, I am going to serve myself some, and what I usually do is, and I'm not doing it right now because I'm gonna plate it pretty for the camera and take pictures of it, but what I usually do is I transfer this into another bowl to stop the process of cooking, which is what you should do with any fried rice. You never should leave it on the wok because it will dry out. Now, let's get a good, generous portion. I am sorry if you can hear someone gulping water. That's my dog. I live in chaos. You may as well be the part of my chaos, because this is real life. I'm gonna add some green onion on top. Squeeze some lime juice on too. There you go. So nummy. I just had a bite of the pineapple. It's kind of tart, it's kind of sweet. Digging into the raisin. What do you guys? This is one of my favorite Whole30 recipes, Paleo recipes. So quick and easy to put together. And if you have these ingredients in your pantry, you can make it anytime. And Thai food is so Whole30 and Paleo compliant, you would be so surprised. Indian food, Thai food is really compliant to Whole30. So I hope you try this recipe, whether you're Whole30 or not. If you're trying to be healthy, maybe replacing rice with cauliflower rice would be a great idea. I don't think cauliflower rice can replace rice in my life, but while I am following this diet, this is what works for me as a great replacement. I will never give up rice. I will give up my life for rice. That's how passionately I feel about rice. So this helps me stop that craving or fulfill that craving of rice. There's another dog drinking water now. I don't know, everybody gets thirsty while I'm shooting. They are not getting hungry but thirsty. So give this recipe a try. Let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because I love doing what I do here. And if you like this and you like this and you like my humor, you can like and subscribe and share it with your friends and family. Maybe they are entertained by a human being who looks like just like me. So I will see you next week. Until then, bye.